Temple Mount today. This place is the birthplace of three Abrahamic religions: Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Why Temple Mount? Why not Jerusalem? Because this is where exactly the thing started, the Temple Mount. So there was believed that there was a temple, a Jewish temple at that site, and it was destroyed by the Turks, and then it was remade by the King Herod, and then it was destroyed again by the Romans. So this was the second time this temple was destroyed, and what remains of the temple is actually this wall, the western wall. Okay, so every year thousands of Jewish pilgrims come to this place and worship this wall. Why exactly they come to this place and worship this place is the main focus of this story. Yeah, so I'm going to take you to Jerusalem right now, right here. Let's go. I'm going to Jerusalem. Here is Broshim Mountain. So it's like 50 kilometers from this place, and it will take me around 1.5 hours to reach there via the train, because I'm just going to the train station which is close enough. And there is the railway station. Yeah, just down there is the railway station, but exactly the train comes at this place. Yeah, this place. So let's go. This is a central bus station. I traveled to the train station, but वहाँ से मुझे ट्रेन मिली नहीं, तो अब आया हूँ मैं इस जगह पे. Let's hope I get a bus from here, which is actually 480 number. So here it is, bus number 480 to Jerusalem. Let's go. The city of David. It's an amazing place. So welcome to Western Wall. और आज बहुत रश है यार. The Western Wall is straight. Yeah, so about this place and the history associated.
About 2,000 years ago, there was a temple. There was Solomon's Temple, David's Temple, Solomon's Temple, and there was a temple on top of it's called the Temple Mount. The Western Wall was a retaining wall. So when the temple was destroyed, about 2,000 years ago, so the only thing that they didn't knock down was this wall. They tried to knock down a lot of other walls. So since then, the western wall of the Temple Mount is what remains. There's some excavations over here in the western wall tunnels. You can go, and they've dug out underneath in order to find other parts of it. But historically, when the Jews couldn't go to the Temple Mount and didn't have their temple, so they'd go here to pray. So for thousands of years, Jews have come here to pray at this wall. But again, it's really just an outside wall. It's like a wall of a house. The main thing that we really wish we could do would be that there's a temple on top. And in those days, 2,000 years ago, and we believe there also will be a third temple in the future. There'll be an altar there. Part of the Jewish tradition, there was sacrifices. You'd bring animal sacrifice and events to thank God and to and there was it was the center of the Jewish people's life over there. Without the temple, this is what we have left. Some Jews do go up onto the Temple Mount. It's now owned by the Waqf, and under the Dome of the Rock, which is the Golden Dome over there, that's considered to be the foundation stone of the world, where creation started.
Wow.
That was the center of the temple over there. So right now, it's a Muslim holy site. But we believe in the future there will be a Jewish holy site there. And today is the holiday of Sukkot, which is tabernacles. This is the last day of it. So people have these lulavs, these 4 species, date palm and willow and myrtle and citron, 4 different species, and you take them all together and you do a shaking service to wave them. And today there's even an extra service they do, which is the willows. They take willows, which are shaped like lips, and they beat them against the ground as if you're like kissing. This is an old tradition. The 4 species is written in the Torah. It talks about taking a beautiful fruit, and it's written about the holiday of tabernacles of Sukkot. The holiday of Sukkot is commemorating when the Jews left Egypt, they went into the desert, and God protected them in the desert. He made booths for them. He put clouds of glory, clouds around them for 40 years when they were in the desert. So this holiday, we leave our house and we build. You'll see a sukkah over there. It's like a hut, and we go into that hut and we say we're leaving our security of our houses and putting our faith in God, so that we don't have a real roof, to remind ourselves that whatever we have is really comes from God, and what we do is not our own. So that's these things. The myrtle service, the haravot they beat today. That's there are a lot of different reasons for it, but it's more mystical than the other one. It's a tradition. It's not a law, but it is a special day. They take them when there was the temple. They go around the altar 7 times on today. It's called Hoshana Rabbah. Every time they went around, they say Hoshana, which means God save us, please help us. So they do it every day of the holiday 1 time, and on the 7th day they do it 7 times. So that's what today is. Anyway,
Okay,
have a good
thank
trip.
you so much.
Enjoy. I hope that was interesting.
Yeah, it was amazing. So this is the western wall, that wall in the front, और उसके पीछे mosque. Okay.
Dedicated to
True.
ढाई बजे वाला अगर लोगे आप तो आप 3:15 तक पहुंच जाओगे. 40 मिनट तो लग रहा है ना. 3:30 बजे बसेस बंद हो रही है. वहाँ पर भी वैसा ही चलेगा.
Yes.